Good afternoon. Let's have some coffee. I have come to the realization that old habits don't come back on their own. And also, old habits don't reform faster than you created them in the past. Part of the difficulty is drive. Like especially if you're depressed and have anxiety, the things. And imagine also getting older, your energy level drops. So that makes past habits and hobbies just even more difficult to reform. Like not that, like, so say it takes 100 hours of getting up every morning, having breakfast, getting on a bicycle and riding your bike for an hour a day. So you have to do that 100 times. And like next thing you know, it's like that's just, you get up, you're looking forward to it. Your body starts, you can just tell your body's getting ready for it. Like when you start riding your bike and you start sweating right away because your body's used to the exertion and knows it needs to stay cool about this time every single day. So like maybe as you get older, or if you've been through some hard times, like it might take 150 hours. So I used to make a lot of lists. I was always very interested to find my old notebooks and look at my list, because it would be like not just list of things to do, but it would also be thoughts that I had, or ideas for different things, adventures, or even stories or something like that. I think I need to go back to having a notebook or something that I consult on a regular basis to like just start something easy and that makes some functional sense. Because if something makes functional sense, I'm likely to do it. So, for instance, I'm moderately bad with dishes, but I actually love my little teeny dishwasher. It works a treat. It's fast to load and easy to get going. But so there's no time where I normally do dishes. So like maybe I should just set a time, and like every morning as I'm getting coffee ready, while the coffee's getting ready, that's a perfect opportunity to either get the dishes started or just do any kind of kitchen activity until the coffee's ready. Like that just takes however long it takes water to boil, right? That's actually a good idea. Because my kitchen also tends to be, I did some shopping recently, and there's a bunch of canned food, bags of rice and things like that on the floor, and I've been walking around them for 3 days now, or 2 days. And if I was in there just waiting for the coffee to be done, I'd probably first I have to clear a space on some shelves, and I'd put them on the shelves, and then the stuff I had cleared off the shelf, I think, where does this stuff go? Is it kitchen stuff? Does it need to go on a shelf? And then, the coffee's ready, and I just stop. All right, done with that. And then I go have some coffee. The next morning, I pick up where I left off. That's a good idea. So I used to stay pretty up with the yard work, because I'd be in the backyard with Akila all the time. And other than reading a book and listening to music, I'd be looking out there and seeing like that lawn. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do like 1/4 of my lawn. I've got a big yard. And sometimes that 1/4 would turn into doing the whole thing. Other times it'd just be the 1/4. But see, now I don't go in my backyard hardly at all. There's some things I want to put out of the weather. What are these people doing? And I don't even feel like just to go out there saying like, hey, listen, just go out there and like just put the folding chairs away. I don't feel like it. like that, like one of the first things that I noticed that alarmed me was I could feel like my drive going away. And at first I couldn't pinpoint that it was my drive. I was like, I thought it was all sorts of things. You know, like I'll tell you honestly what it felt like is it felt kind of like fear. But I wasn't afraid. Like if you're afraid of going on a roller coaster, it's just deep down intrinsic, you just know you're not going to do it. Like you're not afraid of the roller coaster because you know you're not going to do it. I think that a lot of my hobbies and habits seem like that. Like I just knew I wasn't going to do them. But I think now it's like closer to like I'd identified as a drive. And the drive still seems missing. You know, one of the things that I was talking about to a friend of mine, I'm like, I want to get back to going on long bike trips. I want to get back to like exploring the coast. And they kind of gave me a look, kind of like, oh, you know, oh man, I wish you could do that. But it was almost like, I wish you could do that. You know, like I wish that was something you still could do, or that you're likely to do. And in my mind, like you immerse yourself in something that demands the routine. Every morning you get up, you have to get your make sure the propane cylinder is full, get the water, make the coffee, start packing up your gear, loading up your bicycle, sitting down and enjoying the coffee, and then like when you feel like you're finally ready to go, hit the road. You know, like these, like sometimes activities have built-in routines. Like it would be the same thing if I was hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. You know, every morning you have to go, and so like built into that lifestyle is a routine, is things you have to do. One step is required to do the next step. But for instance, I ran out of forks recently because I wasn't doing dishes, and I just used a spoon, and I used 2 spoons. So my life, the way my life works, doesn't require me to have to do things to function. But I want that back. But like, I don't have to drive, but I know it's a part of doing good in life. It's like a tool that I know that I need to have, and that's all I can think of is like just pick a time or something, or a behavior like making coffee. So not a time, like I don't make coffee at the same time every day, but a behavior like while I'm making coffee I should, or when I go turn on the shower in the morning and I let the water warm up, I could wipe down a counter, wipe down the floors, I could scrub the toilet bowl or something like that, like real quick things that just while the water's heating up. And you know, like, it'll just kind of like maintain a constant cleanliness kind of thing. When I go, I don't have trouble with the trash though, but like typically when I go to work, I tend to take the trash out if it's ready. Like if I see the trash is getting full, I know the next morning before I go to work, I'm going to take it with me as I get in my car. Yeah, I got to figure out a way to bring that back. Especially because I want to get my house ready to sell, and I bought a ton of storage crates, and I don't have a thing in my mind about, well, how am I going to do this? Like, when do I start doing it? And part of why I want to do it, I want to start getting things in boxes, not because I don't need them anymore, because I'll probably have to label the boxes and pull out, like, where are my jackets? You know, and pull them out of that container. But I need to get things in storage or stored away, you know, at my house, so I could like start really cleaning things like the garage, you know, things that have never been cleaned. Like the garage, for instance, has never been cleaned. And the more I do that now, the less it's going to be weighing on me when I'm making major life changes to selling my house. Got part of like the scared part of me, man, doesn't want to sell my house. Like, don't quit your job. You know, you need that. You got that big paycheck now. Just enjoy it. work till you're 62, try to pay off your house. Like, I just don't see it, man. I just see myself as being real unhappy for a really long time. But the scared part of me, like the part of me that like wants to keep my dreams prisoner, and also claims to be the rational part of me, says like, well, most people don't do that. Don't risk their savings and their retirement early on in life. You're in your prime income earning years. Earn. But I like 5 years ago, actually, like right when Aquila was starting to have trouble making it to in and out of my car, 5 or 6 years ago, however long that was, I realized I didn't like my life much. Like once I wasn't doing dog activities, I just really didn't like the way I was living. I quickly became unenamored with house ownership. Like both my neighbors ended up being just sons of bitches. I mean, real sons of bitches. And then watching the city go to shit, and needles out in front of my street. I don't even live on a through street. Like there's people just like score drugs nearby, and they're like, turn here. They don't care, just wherever. Like pull over and do the drugs, throw the needles out the window. But anyway, the first step to getting to that stage of jumping off into the next chapter of my life is being more of a master of this current stage of my life. Because right now, I'm not in charge of my life. Like right now, like there's laundry on my laundry chair, quote unquote. I shouldn't have a laundry chair. Laundry should come out, get folded, get put away. A routine. Where does this go? It goes there. All this stuff goes there. Like, when this happens, the second the laundry's done, whenever I do laundry, the second it's done, laundry's not done until it's all folded and put away. Like putting it on a chair to where like you're fishing around for socks in it like 3 or 4 days later. That's not doing the thing you're doing. I need to like fully do these activities in my house. And then in my life, like I need to go out and ride my bicycle. I need to practice hiking. I need to practice camping. Like I need to re-practice these habits that I used to have. They were easy because I'd done them a whole lot. So right now they're hard, and like then I don't feel like doing them. And you're probably not going to feel like doing them over and over and over again until it just starts to become where you don't think about it, like Naomi was talking about. She's like, we learn these routines to kind of tune out, to kind of like free up the higher parts of our brain. Like routines don't need to take your full attention.